Streetlights cut through the drifting haze. Empty miles whisper in yesterday's praise. Worn out lines guide my restless wheel on this broken ribbon that knows how I feel. Rust on the guardrails, ghosts in the trees. A radio crackles some half-lost melody. I chased the dawn like I chased my youth on this old lonesome highway that don't have the truth. Gas station coffee and cigarette smoke, tales from a drifter, stories half told. Miles behind me, more up ahead. It's a long time promise to outrun regret. Wind in my window, moon on my hood. If I turn back now, I don't know if I could. There's freedom and sorrow in the same old song. On this road I belong, where the lonely belong. Roll on, oh, the lonesome highway. Carry my sins where the shadows can't find me. Ain't no tomorrow, just white lines behind me. Roll on, oh, lonesome highway. Sometimes a diner sign flickers to life, brings me a moment to feel half alive. But the road keeps calling, she knows my name. She don't promise heaven, just more of the same. When my engine's quiet and my wheels are still, may they bury my bones past that far off hill, neath the dust and gravel where my stories lay. On this old lonesome highway I'll fade away.
After the great flood of 1927, the Delta learned what water could take. Cotton rows drowned, towns washed away, and the Tallahatchie kept rolling. Congress spoke in 28, promised walls to hold the rain. It would take 8 more years and a broken decade before the first shovel bit the clay. They came in the middle of the 30s, dust in the air and soup lines in the towns. Men traded worn boots for government pay, hands on shovels, hearts on the line. The engineers brought a strange new beast, the dredge Pontotoc, were 2 engines roaring, 3,000 horses deep inside, pumping the earth into a growing wall. They call it hydraulic fill, a river of mud shaped by steel and will. Day after day the embankment climbed until it stretched 15,300 feet. An average of 97 high, with a crown peaking at 117. It was the largest of its kind in the world, born a muscle machine and the need to keep driving. By 1940, the lake began to spread, backwaters flooding the low valleys, shorelines finding new names. Some folks called it progress, others watched the old bottoms disappear. But the dam held its ground, a long spine of earth between past and present, holding the Tallahatchie in check. Now on a summer drive, you can roll the highway along its back, watch the sunlight break on open water, feel the wind in the weight of history. And maybe you'll remember the men who built it, the roar of the Pontotoc, and the year the Mississippi hills raised a dam that built a lake. Chase the highway song, said the road would raise me, teach me right from wrong. He left me maps and stories and a fire in my soul. Now the wheel feels like it's part of me, and it's all I know.
shadows in my rear view. Every mile I put behind me feels like something new. But there's a price for every freedom, and I paid mine in goodbyes. Still the road keeps on whispering, come and see what's on the rise. I was born to keep rolling, like the river to the sea. Got a soul that won't sit still. It's the way it's supposed to be. But my heart stays with the faces I can't carry down the line. Yeah, I was born to keep rolling, but I leave a piece behind. Mama tried to hold me, said don't be like your dad. But I hear his voice in every curve, it don't sound bad. And I feel that tug of home each time the skyline fades. Still I follow where the sun sets, past the light of yesterday. I was born to keep rolling, like the river to the sea. Got a soul that won't sit still. It's the way it's supposed to be. But my heart stays with the faces I can't carry down the line. Yeah, I was born to keep rolling, but I leave a piece behind. Maybe someday I'll turn around, let the wheels go cold. But Daddy's shadow's riding here, and I can't let go. I was born to keep rolling, like the river to the sea. Got a soul that won't sit still. It's the way it's supposed to be. But my heart stays with the faces I can't carry down the line. Yeah, I was born to keep rolling, but I leave a piece behind.